So, Spy Kids. So, another film that I remember coming out when I was younger. I was probably one of the small minority of kids from my generation, because this came out 2000s. I was 10 years old when this came out. Was it 2000? I think it was 2000. So, yeah. I remember when this film first came out, to be honest. I was 10 years old. I know quite a few people my age went to go see Spy Kids. I didn't. I didn't go to the cinema or watch a movie at the cinema until I was 24, until I met my wife. No joke. It's mainly because of I didn't like having like loud noises behind me and stuff like this, and it made me feel really self-conscious. So I didn't really like it very much. So I didn't really go to the cinemas and stuff like that. So today we're going to be watching his video here on Spy Kids, Critic Spy Kids. I am aware I'm missing two of the last three, which is Snow White and Spaceballs. So I'm missing those ones. And also I'm missing, I know on Wednesday's uploading another video. It might be tomorrow by the time you guys see this, because I'm recording this Monday. So, hope you guys are well, hope you guys look after yourselves, you're having a good day. Let me know what you guys have been up to today. Do check out in the description below, also in my comments, my Twitch streams, and also my, and my wife's scheduler. My wife's now going to be streaming vertical streams on YouTube and TikTok, and also doing horizontal streams on Twitch. So, my wife's she's now streaming on 3 different platforms. I'm trying to get my Kick active, because I'm going to start using my Kick again. So I'm now going to be streaming on 2 platforms, and then I'll be taking my stream and putting it onto my gaming channel later, which is also in the description below. So let me know, guys, if you enjoyed this film. If you do like this film, let me know what is your favourite Spy Kids film. It really would help the algorithm. So yeah, I'll try and get some more reaction videos done for you this week, guys, but I can't make any promises because I know I'm going back to streaming. I am streaming 4 days this week. Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday. So it just depends what time I can get. So, shall we go on the video then, guys? Spy Kids, Nostalgia Critic. Let's go. 3, 2, 1. Let's hit it.
Episode brought to you by HelloFresh, America's #1 meal kit. Hello, I'm the Nostalgia Critic guy. Remember it so you don't have to. Many of us are aware of the influence Robert Rodriguez has had on a generation of filmmakers. He's proof you don't always need money to make a film successful. Through clever planning, good humor, and stylistic choices, he could go from making a film for literally just $7,000 to a film costing $170 million, and both feel genuine and authentic to who he is as.
Oh, that's a great film, by the way. I've watched that Battle Angel. That's a great film. I love Battle Angel. I think it's a great film.
Filmmaker. His combination of gritty violence, comedic camp, and a fresh take on classic ideas have cemented him as one of the most ambitious and creative directors of the past few decades. And then he started doing kid shit. Yeah, we've talked about these before. For a while, he just wanted to do kids films, many of them inspired by his own kids. Whenever his next film was announced, you always crossed your fingers hoping it stars someone with a limb cut off, then, oh, it stars an 8-year-old in CG Candyland again. I guess you have to admire making children's entertainment at a time when mainly only
George Lopez. Oh god, that bit on Shat Boy and Lava Girl. I have seen the review from Doug, but it would have been years ago. All I remember from that film is when that creature's being released, he goes, "I'm free." Just the way he says it, that's the only thing I remember from that review. So yeah, I have seen that review, because that review is what, nearly 10 years old? So I do remember it. All I remember is him going, "I'm free."
Only animated films were doing that, but these were kids' films that felt like they were made by kids. Which again, can be kinda neat, but it can also be
now picking your nose.
Pretty annoying. And this fad of annoyance all started with his very first children's film, Spy Kids. Oh, right, that was his first.
Oh.
I think I might actually like this one. Spy Spy Kids was a surprise hit in 2001, earning $112 million in the US alone, against a mere $35 million.
2001, so I would have been 11. I would have been leaving, I'll use American terminology, it'd be leaving junior high and going into high school by that point. I started high school in September 2001. I started high school. Yeah. Yeah, it would have been, yeah. Yeah.
While critics were surprised to find themselves enjoying the film, I guess the movie's gained a bit of a negative reputation over the years. And I'd be lying if I said I couldn't see where that was coming from. The film is far from perfect. It has a lot of desperate, immature jokes Rodriguez's kids' films would be known for later. But I'm sorry, this movie is out there in some of the best ways. One of my favorite things is taking clips out of context and showing it to people who haven't seen the film. They're either blown away by the surreal imagery or laughing hard at the creative jokes. And then when I reveal what it is, they always say, Spy Kids. That toddler James Bond bullshit? You're kidding. But I still stand by it. For all its faults, there is a lot of stuff that not only works, but is also uniquely its own. Let's face it, this movie could have coasted by just being Mission Impossible for kids, not really putting that much ingenuity or imagination into it, and it still probably would have made money. But it does have the stamp of someone that really wanted to create something bizarre.
God, my mum used to watch. Oh God, what was he in? He played a detective. All I remember from this guy, my mum used to watch him as a detective, and all he did is wash his hands. And I cannot remember the name of it.
And weirdly ambitious for such a stock idea. So, have I lost my mind, or is this one of the Rodriguez kids' films that maybe got a little too much of a bum rap over the years? Well, let's open that top secret envelope to find out. This is not a reason to have me committed, I swear, Spy Kids.
Yeah, I just got it up on screen. 92% on Rotten Tomatoes. Damn! See if I can find. What's his name? Tony Shalhoub. Trying to find. What was he in? That show's driving me nuts. Monk. I'm pretty sure my mum used to watch Monk back in the 2000s. That's it. That's the show I'm thinking of.
The film opens honestly how
So I
you
got
would expect
distracted.
a film like this to open, with the spy parents of the leads named Giorgio and Ingrid.
Sorry, every time I see Antonio Banderas, I think of two films: Mask of Zorro and Puss in Boots. Oh yeah, Shrek 2.
Played by Antonio Banderas and Carlo Gugino, meeting on a mission to assassinate the other and falling in love.
You have to understand, these were dark and confusing times. I mean, there was an enormous amount of turmoil between countries.
Very different from now. Both these actors get across a lot without having to say anything. Even if there was no narration, Antonio's expression of, nah, would still get a laugh out of me. In fact, most of this intro is pretty hilarious, as the couple grows closer and closer despite having to keep themselves further and further apart.
They would embark on the most dangerous mission of all time. They decided to marry.
They decide to get married, but a hit is put out on the both of them. Thankfully, the wedding is also made up of spies and assassins, so even as they run for their lives, the ceremony continues.
My wedding wasn't like that. Mine was in a God, it's coming up to 6 years now that I got married. It was in a giant. It was in like a Victorian house. It was just like surrounded by that beautiful scenery, and we got a load of wedding photos. Me and my wife like, holding hands, kissing, and stuff like that. It's actually quite romantic, actually. Yeah, so I remember my wedding day. I still can't believe it was 6 years ago though. It was just pre-pandemic. I think we went into lockdown about 3.5 months after we got married.
This feels like a love story Perry the Platypus would have.
Yeah, it does.
It turns out the kids of the spies named Carmen and Junie, played by Alexa Penavega and Daryl Sabara, are the ones being told this bedtime story, as it looks like our parental spies have retired.
How many nights, I wonder, do you send the children off to bed with nightmares? That life is over now.
I'm afraid it will lead to stupid childish sequels. Remember why I told similar stories in my past marriage?
Oh, what did I just say? I fucking said Zorro, didn't I? Ole.
doing? I have to do this every morning. You gonna hang there all day? Scaredy cat?
Yeah, probably the week.
I also remember back in the day, a lot of kids who watched this film had like a bit of a crush on her. Never saw it, to be honest. Like I said, I never saw the film. Well, but I think she's only about a year older than me now. I think she's about 36 now. The actress who played the girl, I think the lad is a couple years younger than me now.
Because part of Spy Kids is the Spy Kids themselves. It's hard to say they're bad actors, but it's hard to say they're good either.
No.
Don't start pointing fingers at me. I didn't do anything stupid. I wish I could go away to your world, Flute.
A lot of your enjoyment may stem from how much slack you want to cut them as child actors, and honestly, I do cut them a bit as the whole film has a campy feel to it that, yes, sometimes is distracting. Absolutely
Rest in peace, their ankles.
no book on gravity could explain those movements. But other times, it matches perfectly. Like the show they watch on their way to school called Floop's Fooglies, which kinda sounds like a replacement swear word.
It does. Sounds like a euphemism for slacks. Oh, what did you do with the missus last night? Oh, I'll give her a floogly. Oh, that sounds a bit wrong. Oh, I feel dirty saying that.
And yeah, visually looks like a replacement swear word too. People at the time didn't recognize Cameron Diaz in being John Malkovich. How the hell did he recognize an agent through all that?
Isn't that Mike Judge? Pretty sure it said in the cast as Mike Judge, is it? Yeah. It says, yeah, Mike Judge. The creator of King of the Hill and, what's the other one? Beavis and Butthead. I never watched Beavis and Butthead. I was a little bit too young to watch Beavis and Butthead. That's for more people who I'd say are about my brother's age. So... Damn it, co-pilot. Can't say nothing. I use co-pilot all the time. That's the only AI I use.
Gregorio is concerned some of his past spy buddies are going missing, but he'll have to wait as his son is being picked on.
When I'm talking to you, you listen. Nice dolls. Here, let me see the dolls.
That was a stretch back and forth.
The acting on that wasn't great, was it? Duck's face then, that was good. That's the face I pull every time my wife gives me food.
Almost like the film was trying to hatch a Linus and then said, nope, that kind of crazy.
Oh! Because I remember that film, Shark Boy and Lava Girl, I remember his performance on the Critic review. Now I've seen a picture of him, my mind's come back to his brother. Have him expelled! Yeah.
Deserves an entire movie.
Have a good day, son. Show him who's boss.
Speaking of which, for a second you think this movie did lose its mind when Gregorio launches the bully's parent through a window. But quickly it's revealed to be a fantasy.
Can I help you with something, Chief?
My dad was gonna beat up your dad.
I hate when kids do that. Like, if I ever got into an argument with another dad, I'd just be like, what's happening? And I'd be like, oh yeah, so, I was like, you have a word with your son, I'll have a word with mine, we'll get it up, and we'll just leave it at that. Because I'm not fighting anybody. It's not worth it. It's not worth fighting fighting, considering I've got a bum shoulder, I can't do much.
Alright, there's a little Linus there. Meanwhile, in Wicked, we see children's show entertainer Fagin Floop, played by Alan Cumming, who's turning people into monstrous weapons for an evil organization. I had a similar theory about...
Alan Cummings. He's been in, like I said, he's been in quite a few films back in the 2000s. British actors. One great actor, don't get me wrong. I know he was the villain in one of the worst films ever made, Son of the Mask. He played Loki. Loki! That film. I love the original Mask. I think it's an absolute masterpiece. One of the best films ever made. The sequel, on the other hand, is an absolute dumpster fire. If I was going to watch the review of that again, I'd probably have my wife with me, have someone else who's not seen the review yet, so it's not just me rewatching something. Definitely do that at some point. Also, my wife, there's a few films that she wants to do with me, like one of them's Lost Boys. He wants to do Lost Boys with me. So hopefully we get around doing that.
Mr. Rogers.
Devil are these fingermen?
One of my favorite things in describing this movie to someone is when I say the henchmen are comprised entirely of thumbs. Without fail, 100% of the time, people who have not seen this movie always repeat back, thumbs? In a time when films feel...
I don't know how long that's been there. This bottle's stale. That juice is stale. I don't know why I just drank that. Because I ran out my brew. That's disgusting.
very standard and underwhelming, a movie that guarantees such a confused response has to merit some value.
Johnny?
The head of the evil organization named Mr. Lisp, played by Robert Patrick, is shown their latest evil invention, androids that look like the kids of powerful leaders.
Cunning and intelligence of the world's greatest espionage agents, I call.
Feels really weird that the guy who's getting messed up here was the guy who played is it the T? No, it's not T-1000 because that's Arnold, isn't it? I know he played the villain in Terminator 2, which still not seen yet.
Spy Kids!
So this franchise is based on evil, mindless clones? Yeah, I guess that one kind of writes itself.
Yeah.
Tell me, Spy Kids. They're not quite finished.
Oh, I don't know. I think it's the sound most kids make when watching the Minecraft movie.
Oh.
Gregorio decides to go back to...
Done that review, by the way. That's a great review, by the way. That's one of his best ones he's uploaded in the last month or two. His Minecraft review. Fucking love watching that one. Also, I did like his review on the Hot Chick as well. I thought they were really good reviews.
The good old spy days to help find the missing agents, and naturally, Ingrid wants to go too. So they call Uncle Felix, played by Cheech Marin, to look after the kids.
Yeah.
Now they use their spy tech to begin their mission, but they're quickly intercepted by Floop. A villain so evil, he doesn't even take advantage of an obvious brand name. Floop Loops was right there.
I reckon the reason why they didn't do it is because they probably couldn't get the okay from Kellogg's to do Fruit Loops. Also, fun fact, I know for a fact that American Fruit Loops has no fruit in it. All artificial. If they did Fruit Loops in the UK, it'd be completely different. It has to be natural flavourings. So, in the UK, because a lot of artificial flavourings are actually banned in the UK. Like the most common one I hear was it's in what's the sweet called Twizzlers, make them really red. They use a colouring called Red 40, but that's completely banned here. Instead, when we want a red colour, we use natural colours, and it's crushed up beetles. No joke. It's legitimately crushed up beetles, and that's how you get the red. That's how we get the red tint in some of our stuff. It's crushed up beetles. That's what it's made out of.
Felix is literally alerted to something going wrong and quickly has to level with the kids.
Uncle Felix!
I'm not your uncle.
You're like 5 Disney characters! I don't know what kids these days would know him from. Wait, you're that guy from Spy Kids! He fills them in on their parents being...
I know him because I'm a little bit older, and I've heard of him. I've heard of Cheech and Chong, so I know him from that.
Spies and tells them to use their gadgets to get to a safe house as their home is under attack.
We're never gonna see him again, are we?
Kid, it's a Rodriguez movie. Feel lucky you got to see him in person even once.
Oh, that's Brittany Murphy, innit? Oh, rest in peace, Brittany. That was a sad death, that. Also, Sin City. Not seen it, but I've heard it's fucking amazing.
And sure, I'll admit it, sometimes it does feel like Rodriguez is saying, yeah, I'm just making a dumb kids movie.
Now flushing your poop.
Now rolling my eyes. They make it to the safe house where there's
Imagine you're the voice actress now say, now flushing your poop.
all sorts of inventions to keep them safe.
Machete's buddy pack?
I guess he's been in weirder. The parents break free as Floop's lair seems to be more a fun house from hell.
Virtual room.
Again, I just assume that's what most of Rodriguez's sets are called.
Yeah.
The virtual room is exactly as it sounds, though, as it tricks our heroes into falling into Floop's clutches again. After, I have to admit, a pretty damn clever line.
I snap my fingers, and my fingers snap you.
I think these creatures were made just for that joke. He demands...
But it's the thing, when you click your fingers, using your thumb and your finger, your thumb's not a finger. But because when you snap your fingers, you can't snap. It has to be a thumb and a finger. So there's a little bit of a mistake there.
As Gregorio to finish his development of the androids, or he'll turn everyone he loves into vagina cats. Or maybe that pancake face guy from Star Wars, one of the two.
Hi, I'm Miss Grudenko. We work.
Oh God, Terry Hatcher. Ugh. Here's the thing. I know her. I've never watched it, but I'm pretty sure she was in. Wasn't she in like a Superman series? The Adventures of Lois Lane with. Oh God, who was it? Dean Cain from the 90s, and I think. I keep thinking she was in Sex and the City, but she wasn't, was she? Was she in Sex and the City? Or was it Desperate Housewives? It's one of the two.
Work for your parents.
Meanwhile, the kids are approached by a supposed friend named Miss Grudenko, played by Terry Hatcher. She reveals the vanished spies are indeed prisoners on Floop's show.
You know that tuneless song the characters sing? Play it backwards.
Floop is a madman, help us, save us! Floop is a madman, help us, save us!
No, that's so goddamn funny.
Kermit! She's working for
Quick. I was correct. She was Lois Lane in Lois and Clark, the one with Dean Cain, so I've got that right. She was in Desperate Housewives. Oh yeah. I'm a James Bond fan. I completely forgot she was in Tomorrow Never Dies. I think that's only the one of the small handful of James Bond films I've not seen. I watched GoldenEye, which was before it. What was after Tomorrow Never Dies? It was The World's Not Enough. I've seen that one. But I don't think I watched Tomorrow Never Dies.
It turns out she's a baddie as well as they try stealing a device called the Third Brain. And I do love it when an action setup is both impressive and pathetic at the same time. Oh! Cursed IKEA luxuries! The kids use jetpacks to try and escape. Now that's the Rodriguez we love!
Oh, if that was real life, she'd have at least second or first degree burns, minimum.
That's the kid shit we hate.
that hair day.
That's just dumb.
Yeah.
We get a chase scene that's, again, cheap as hell, but like I said, is part of the fun. It's campy, but even in its campiness, you can tell there's effort and creativity put into it. The same way Charlie Brown Christmas is like an awkwardly charming Christmas pageant, the same way this is like a spy chase a bunch of 10-year-olds worked on. And yes, it's going to be the last connection to a Charlie Brown Christmas. I already feel dirty comparing them. They manage to escape and...
It's a cruel, cruel world, all you little boys and girls, and some...
I'm clearly too sober for this. I'm going to be back in a few shots.
The fuck was that? No, I mean, it's creative. You can tell that is completely creative.
Ah, spring. Fresh air, sunshine, green grass, blooming flowers. Absolutely nothing else I can think of when describing this season. Fresh is good, goodbye!
Oh, Hello Fresh. I've actually tried that in the past. Me and my wife tried it for... We just got a box and tried it. Do you know what? There's some really nice meals in that. I recommend it. Can be a little bit pricey, but if you want it, like, instead of ordering a takeaway, you do a Hello Fresh every 2 to 3 weeks. Instead of ordering 2-3 takeaways a week, you do that instead. It works out cheaper than a takeaway anyway, and it's a lot more healthier. So yeah, you get some really good meals from them. I do recommend Hello Fresh.
Come watch me play Resident Evil 2 every Friday on Twitch. I've never played a Resident Evil game before, so it should be pretty fun. We also
check out my schedule as well, guys. I stream Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, 3 PM till 6 PM United Kingdom time. So do check out my streams also. Also check out my wife's. My wife's schedule is Saturday, Sunday. She does mornings. She does Saturday, Sunday mornings. Saturday, Sunday, Monday mornings. 9:30 till 1:30 United Kingdom time. So very early morning for you guys in America. And she does 2:30 to 5:30 on a Tuesday. But she didn't stream today because she was going to stream tomorrow, but she's not feeling too.
We have content 5 days a week. Hope to see you there. Okay, nicely buzzed. Continue.
If you dream, my dream.
Nope, not buzzed enough. So yeah, this is one of the scenes I randomly show people and they always say, no way this is Spy Kids. This is a Pee-wee's Playhouse reboot done by Rob Zombie. They even got Danny Elfman just to compose this mere 45 seconds to make it sound extra odd. Hence why it sounds like his two stop-motion skeletons banging each other. I'm sorry. Any movie that has this in it isn't just some meh kid spy film. This weirdness stands out. It turns out this is a rehearsal for Floop's show as he asks his minion named Minion, played by Tony Shalhoub, what's missing?
What does it need, Minion? I don't... My soul! It needs something.
Rehab. It needs rehab. Minion reveals he made android versions of Junie and Carmen to go find them, as we get... Shot's way too excited to be at a playground.
Yeah, it'd be like, so the kids are playing, they'd be like, we're doing a movie, do you guys want to be in it? You guys play on there, and the cameraman, I bet the cameraman was laid on the floor with his camera pointing up like that and go, right, go.
The robot kids try to capture the real kids as we get an inventive fight scene on a merry-go-round. Fun fact, this is how dangerous modern parents think an old-school merry-go-round is.
Yep. I've seen it with my own hands how dangerous a merry-go-round can be. I know once, right, I remember years ago, my mum and dad, we went out with my dad and his work friend. We're talking 20 years ago at least, maybe longer. And one of them was like messing around a merry-go-round going, oh, I feel like I'm 6 years old again. He falls off, breaks his ribs.
They grab the third brain and take off, and as you may have put together, Machete is indeed the name of a Danny Trejo character. He's the one who made all their spy gadgets and is their actual uncle.
You think I want to babysit my brother the rest of my life? Watch out for Gregorio. Take care of Gregorio. Make sure Gregorio knows right from wrong.
I can't even get a space sequel off the ground, and everybody gets a space sequel.
To boldly flee. Oh, I remember that. I'll just look at the people on it. Trying to find, where is he? See Spoonie. Oh, there's Spoonie. Next to the Nostalgia Critic, top left. Who else is on there? There's a couple. Oh, Jessica Otaku's on there. That was before they transitioned. There's someone else on there before they transitioned as well. Yeah. But, yeah, I remember that. That was years ago.
He and his brother had a falling out years ago, so he refuses to help. The kids take matters into their own hands, though, by stealing his plane. We'll bring it back when we're done fighting that alien thing from Mario Land.
And you, Floop, have served your purpose.
Meanwhile, looks like Minion is sick of working on Floop's kid show and wants to spend more time taking over the world. To be fair, it was a weird one.
Of course!
Mashing, I can only think of one other business that attempted it. The kids get to Floop's hideout and it's been 2 seconds. How about another bodily function joke?
The water's warmer in here. Oh, I just peed.
Why do I like this again? Oh yeah, weird shit like that. Anytime the movie gets too dumb, something just so crazy will happen, I gotta shrug and say, okay, I'm glad something that odd lives in my head now.
Where's my mom and dad?
I'll give credit to, sometimes you think, is the film really gonna be so stupid to have a scene where the spy kids sneak in with the androids even though they're wearing entirely different clothes?
Children of the Corn!
Nope. Other times I'll admit I do ask, is that intentionally dumb or not?
I hope this leads to attention.
I don't think it does. Junie meets up with Floop in the virtual room as we discover Minion's real name.
Alexander Minion.
I'm sorry, 47% score, but that is funny.
Yeah, this is one of the small times where I've seen a film where the Rotten Tomato score for the critics is way higher than the regular people. To critics, this film's excellent because they can probably see all the different camera shots and all the technology being used and all that lot. To regular moviegoers, it's pap.
And he turns their dad into a literal kid's drawing.
It's Dad.
looking similar to how he looks today. No, that joke doesn't work. He still looks amazing. He must be on that new diet.
Yep.
Terry Hatcher, on the other hand,
It's good to be back, Alex.
actually also looks pretty similar.
Lesson number 1, Ralph's Club, New York.
So, why the fuck have they got Usher to do Perfume? Good to see that he's still getting work though, man. He was not my style of music, massive in the 2000s though. He's massive 20 years ago.
Floop joins our heroes and gets their dad back to normal, all while luring Minion back to his lab. And so help me, I don't know why this line delivery from Shaloub makes me laugh.
Some sort of truce in exchange for your daughter.
Spoken for.
There you are. Didn't see you. Didn't see you.
I'll just chuck that up too. I don't know. He's just good.
Yeah.
They put him in the same machine to mess up his appearance, but it turns out he kind of digs it.
Oh, don't worry. I think it's reversible.
I am a 43-year-old man with no problem saying Spy Kids. It's gonna give me nightmares. It looks like the parents are captured again. Yeah, how good of spies were these two anyway? As the kids try to see if they can stop the robots.
Can you shut them down from here?
It's too late.
I'm sorry, if we collectively had permission to like this type of dumb humor, I think we should collectively have permission.
Oh, Come Power to the Fist is hilarious. Fucking hell. When I heard about it, I was like, oh, it's a kung fu, but I thought I've watched it. I thought I'd watch it. And it is one of the most funniest films I've ever fucking seen. It is fucking batshit. So's, my mate recommended me to watch Black Dynamite. That is fucking hilarious as well. So, yeah, I've seen that, and I've watched Kung Pao, both fucking hilarious films.
To like this type of dumb humor too. The kids face off against themselves, and they have a little battle.
Careful. They're stronger and smarter now.
And can probably say their lines more coherently.
Sorry.
With that said, give this girl
There's a little fly buzzing around.
credit. I really did think they earned their PG rating for a second.
Oh, shit. Taki mushrooms.
Let's make it an actual PG, though.
Oh, shit.
God, that's funnier.
Yeah, it is.
He uses one of the gadgets to stop them, but the army of robots approaches to finish him off. Thankfully, Machete returns to rip some heads off. hug. Stupid PG.
Yeah.
Floop reprograms him, though, to go after the villains. Machete cries.
It's okay. Let it go. He's fine. He's gonna be fine.
You're still writing a positive review, but you are pushing it, Spy Kids. And Floop, I guess, hammers in the message.
You won today, Junie. And not because you were the biggest or the strongest, but because you were pure of heart and of mind.
Oh!
How did that happen? Who cares? The movie doesn't. Let's just jump to the millionth cameo.
An emergency assignment has come up.
Sorry, Devlin, we haven't talked about this as a family yet.
George Clooney, you get one of them. For what you did to Batman and Robin, you.
I wasn't talking to you. No, this assignment is for Carmen and Junie.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that. If you've seen Tomorrowland, you know he has a weird history with kids. So it ends on the family. Wait, nobody has seen Tomorrowland. Go see Tomorrowland to make that joke work. Now, don't do it. It's not worth it. So it ends with the family all joining forces to fight evil, and the movie ends. So that was Spy Kids. Yes, I have to acknowledge the problems, but I also have to acknowledge the fun insanity. Yes, there's a lot of moments that are awkward or cringy or don't quite work, but the energy is high, most of the comedy decent, and like I said, the creativity is really going for broke. I don't know why this is the project Rodriguez decided to pour all his Tim Burton into, but it is imaginative and enjoyable to take in. I guess I can't be surprised if somebody doesn't get into it, as there is a lot of stilted acting, choppy editing, and juvenile jokes that don't land. But for the bar I think many of us had going into this movie, it did turn out to have more effort than expected. I'm not pretending this is a great comedy or anything, but it weirdly has the right amount of what the hell am I watching to keep it entertaining.
I would have, if I was Doug, I would have done this on the Freak Show Cinema. You know what I mean? With the creativity and stuff. I don't know if it's just me. Do you reckon he should have done it under the Freak Show Cinema moniker? Let me know in the comments.
I'm a nostalgia critic guy, remember? So you don't have to.
I just peed.
My microphone literally just picked up me burping.
This month for Cameos for Charity, we're doing Build Chicago. We've worked with this
There's no right time to start a business. Now,
Well, less conversation, a little more action, please. And a little bit of satisfaction in me. Right, so. Here we go. So, that is another reaction of Nostalgia Critic in the box. Yeah, like I said, I've not seen the film. My wife has. My wife did say, I told her that I was going to do Spy Kids. She said, yeah, it's a good film. She watched it when she was younger. Because my wife's about a year younger than me, so my wife would have been about 9, 10 when this came out. So, yeah, she would have loved it. So, if you guys are wondering what the plan is for the channel is, at the moment I'm planning to try, I'm not saying I can, I'm going to try and get at least 2 uploads a week on, maybe 3 if I can push it. I've been sticking with Nostalgia Critic because it's safer. I know people want me to do Got the Was again, but I'm going to wait for a few more Got the Was videos to be recorded, done first, because at the moment he's only done Mario Party 3. So, and I've already watched Mario Party 1 and 2 in the past already. So, anyway guys, that'll be it for this video. If you guys enjoyed this video, smash that like button, don't forget to subscribe. Yeah, I know. See you in another reaction video. Peace out. Have a good one. Bye bye. Peace.